What's up, everybody? My name is Game Over. Sorry if the audio is horrible. I've been messing around with it in my spare time, and badness has been happening. Welcome back to Tales of Algerath, my D&D campaign, with my lovely adventurers. Say hello. Um, hello? Hello?
Yes.
Okay, there we go. I don't know what just happened, but weirdness happened. Anyway, say hello, lovely adventurers. And I just got moved to the campaign. Say hello, lovely adventurers.
Ooh, hi.
Yay. I was just forced into the campaign chat in the middle of my intro. It's done. It's over. The intro is now. It's there now. Please go into campaign chat if you
Major.
will. So, we are going to begin the campaign immediately because I was a tiny, like, a few seconds late. Just a few seconds, but I don't want to miss a second. So, we're going to continue the campaign. Are you guys ready?
No, I'm scared.
Well, you should be.
Oh dear.
Alright, so. Last time in Tales of Algerath, you guys went back to the Kingdom of Molten. And you were surprised, or not surprised, to see a massive all-out war between minotaurs and everybody in the Kingdom of Molten. We need more players. Yeah, but Limpton T is being weird, and Digger is somewhere. Nimble
That's
is
probably work.
Nimble is still not done with his break yet. Well, that's fine. Uh, so yeah, last time in you went to the Kingdom of Molten, all-out war happened between Minotaurs and the Kingdom of Molten, and there you found Mino's mother, who, after a long hug and a big emotional scene, where a massive party happened and everybody continued to get emotional, um, Mino and Leroy spotted an old enemy lurking in the shadows, and began to chase after him. The power of hugs. Uh, you guys then follow. You guys then all followed that person down into the catacombs of the ancient artifact. And when you got into the catacombs of the ancient artifact, you found standing in front of you, uh, Bandit Leo, dead-eyed, in a in a black robe. And upon getting ready to fight him, the ground began to shake. Rocks began to fly out from the walls, and out came the hive, uh, with a massive weird, uh, thing that can only be described as the mother. I have zero clue how to describe this thing. Did you guys play Halo 1?
No.
Uh, well, in Halo 1, one of the commanders got kidnapped by the flood, and he got trapped in a massive pulsating heart thing. That's literally the only way I can describe this. It's like a literal organ pumping. Uh, it looks like a literal heart, but it's sort of grayish and oozing out sort of greenish orange liquid with like a small face indented into the front of it. Um, and I decided to call it the mother for some reason. Um, so, as we begin this session, I will have you all roll initiative. Because I'm going to need it. And I didn't get out my dice. Man, I'm ready. There we go. All right. So for Bandit Leo. I just need to get all the information out. Alright, so...
Be right back.
Okay.
Nice.
There we go. And now for yours. Mino got 12, meaning the...
Leroy?
Mino, what's your armor class?
It's now
It was 13.
18.
18. Okay, cool.
I got the new armor.
Next is Fang... DM, nat 20. Fudge me. Okay. Then as usual, Fang Pru is at the top of the initiative. And his armor class is 19 unless he changes it to be otherwise. Leroy, your initiative is 7. So you are below Mino. So, and Leroy's armor class is 19. Cool. So, the initiative is going to go Fang Pru, the Hive, Mino, Leroy, Bandit Leo.
It's 21.
Oh, it's 21. Okay, then he goes just below. I'm just going to cut. Paste.
Since
There we
I'm
go.
using a mech, what's the rules
Pardon?
on it? What's the rules for the mech?
What's the rules for the mech? I'm sorry, I'm a little bit...
Yeah. Remember how I brought in the mech?
Nope. Sorry, I'm brain dead at the moment. I don't know what you're talking about. Damn, I'm gonna need to rewatch the last session because I don't remember. Holy shoot, this is actually... I put on battle music. I put the battle music on. Okay, cool. So there's none of the battle music for me to be heard. Cool.
Yeah, just so you know.
All right. So the initiative is gonna go Fang Pru, Leroy, the Hive, Mino, and then Bandit Leo. So at the top of the initiative, it's basically the exact same battlefield that you fought the Hive in last time you were in Molten. So just so you know, nothing really has changed. Fang Pru, it is your turn. If I remember, I was hidden. Yes, you were. So you've already used a bonus action. While Fang Pru is having his turn, Leroy, you can have your turn as well, just so then we can keep the game rolling. So Fang Pru, just know that whatever you type will be happening before everything that Leroy does. So,
I give Mino Mask of Tactics.
okay.
And no, I cast Enlarge and Reduce on the barrel of Big Boot.
Should I go for the mother or Leo? Basically, it's up to you. There's like 3 people here. The mother's just kind of embedded into the wall.
The barrel is now one size larger. The barrel of explosives.
I'm trying. I'm trying so desperately to remember when I gave you a barrel. I don't know when. Is this just a
Remember the
barrel of
barrel of
gunpowder?
TNT? Remember it was the second to last session we did just 2 weeks ago, where I turned the whole barrel into a explosion potion.
Ah, right. Okay, yeah, I remember. So it's now one size bigger.
Yep.
Alright, cool. Then a bigger blast radius then.
And bigger firepower.
No, it doesn't do any extra damage than what it is normally. It just gives an extra it just makes the explosion bigger. It still takes normal damage. Okay, going to use the assassin gun. Cool. Who you're going to use it on, I have zero clue. So, Leroy, is that the end of your turn, or do you want to go and do stuff?
And that's the end of my turn.
Alright, cool. I'm now going to take the Hive's turn. However, everything that Fang Brew does is happening before the Hive attacks. Leo, 22 to hit. Let's see here. Yep, that hits. Roll for damage. And while Fang Pru is rolling damage for Leo, the Hive is going to... Okay. Just wait, I'm reading through things. God, I forgot how powerful this dude was. Okay. He's going to now use Frightful Presence. Can everyone please make a Wisdom saving throw?
Natural 19 plus 10.
Okay, then. Yeah, Mino succeeded. 18. That is. Leroy, you failed. So that's 19 damage for Bandit Leo. So, Fang Pru, you also need to make the Wisdom saving throw. I don't even know why I bother asking. It's going to be somewhere in the 30s or something. Okay, since cave, I get advantage on saves. Cool. He's gonna get like 20. He's gonna get like 30 or 20 or 25 or something.
Yeah, like somehow, I mean, my wisdom is nearly maxed out with get a bonus plus 5 with my
First one.
proficiency because I'm a
Wait,
cleric.
hold the phone. First one 5.
Okay, second one is a 19, so give me the total.
Okay, Fang Pru, you succeed. But holy shoot, why is your wisdom so low?
Because he's not a cleric.
His strength is flippin' umpteen bajillion, and then Fang Pru, and then his wisdom is just 5. Multiclass. Holy fudge me, man. I was not expecting that. Okay, I think I found out how to beat Fang Pru.
I mean, especially since he's multiclassing with classes that are usually more combat based and not spell casting based, like clerics.
Makes sense. Makes sense. So okay. So far, Leroy, you are the only one who is uh like subjected to frightful presence, and I already stuffed up. Great. Oh well, whatever. Basically, you are now frightened for 1 minute. You can every single time it's your turn, you can repeat the saving throw in order to not be frightened. But for 1 minute, you are frightened. Uh, and this creature is immune to the dragon's frightful presence for 24 hours. Okay, Mino and Fangpru, you are now immune to the frightful presence of the dragon of the hive for 24 hours. You guys remember this?
Hmm.
All right, cool. Leroy, you cannot approach the dragon, and if you try to attack the dragon, you will get disadvantage on attacks.
Okay.
I keep saying dragon. The hive is in the shape of a dragon, so I'm just saying dragon.
It's okay.
All right. Now the hive is going to use a bonus action to split. So basically, you guys look at the hive as it begins to conjolt. The bugs in the hive begin to separate, and they form into two smaller sized dragons, but still, they're flipping dragons. Um, Basically, they all have the same effect. Yada yada yada. They can pull together the HP. Okay, cool. I was just making sure I didn't miss anything. All right, so that will be the end of the hive's turn. Next is going to be Mino.
Uh, Three options: call for backup, bless you, or help Leroy with his
With that
frightened.
advantage.
Does it only count for 1 round or until I use it?
I think until you use it. I don't have the book bought, so I can't research.
Dungeon Master, what do we do? I mean, Leroy would probably know, but Leroy's player currently doesn't know.
All right, so Leroy, you are currently frightened. I'm pretty sure
Oh,
there
it lasts for
is.
1 round. 1 round.
It
One round.
no, it lasts for 1 minute. It's gonna
Okay,
last
so
for a few
basic
rounds.
Master of Tactics. Wow.
Oh, Master
Master
of
of Tactics.
Tactics.
What does that do again?
Let's
Gives
see.
you advantage.
Yeah, it gives you advantage. I'm pretty sure you can only use it once. Just give me a second. D&D 5e Master of Tactics. Master of Tactics means you can always use the help action as a bonus round if your spellcaster is making an ability check. It can be used. However, you would probably have to justify how you are helping. The ability check portion of the help action does not specify range, so it is likely DM dependent. So, yes, it's only used once because you're helping once and you have to use Master of Tactics again in order to help again.
Okay, so I it would be wise to use it now. Okay, since most of my bigger spells aren't actually attacks as a spell attacks, they are most likely safe spell saves. I'm going to use it with my basically that feat
That is
thing.
essential. That is basically what the hive looks like. That is basically what it is.
Yeah.
Except glowing orange eyes at the top. And also it's underground.
Um, spiritual weapon.
All right.
Deciding which level I want it to be, but I will do it at a third.
All right. Third level spiritual weapon.
And against Leo.
All right. So roll to hit Leo.
Natural 20.
Natural. Yep, you hit. Roll damage.
I didn't even use it. It's a natural 20. Okay, which 8 plus 5. So I used it at third. So 2d8 plus 5. Second, rainbow dice.
And then doubled.
Yeah. It's a 7. That's a 6. 13 plus 5 is 18, and that's doubled.
36.
36 points of damage.
Fudge me. Holy shit.
Does it look hurt?
You, with your spiritual weapon, you immediately slash into Bandit Leo, like neck, right neck, immediately slashing through to his right hip, and he immediately falls backwards, robe coming off. He doesn't look hurt, however, he is struggling to get up. But upon the robe falling off, you see this massive... Now, I'm talking about these bugs that are creating the hive. They are rather small. There's just a lot of them. This bug is flippin' huge. It is bigger than Bandit Leo's head. And it is on his back. The front part of his face has sort of a needle thing that he can spike into people. And it is spiked straight into Bandit Leo's skull. Basically, massive bug on Leo's back, and it's jammed its mouth into Leo's skull. Leo does not look hurt, however, it seems as though he's having trouble getting up.
I think we killed him, so it's probably undead. I still have an action since the spiritual weapon was my bonus action, and I still didn't use the advantage, was it?
Yeah,
So
you
what
still haven't
do
used
I
it yet.
use? I haven't used it as what was my first roll, and it was a natural 20. That's a Constitution save. Nope, it's a con save. I'm just looking through my spells, which are just spell attacks, and
That's fine.
it's a dex. I don't want to waste it. I also don't want to avoid the necromantic things. You know what? Spiritual weapon again.
Alright, you're going
I
to
like
go
it.
and attack Bandit Leo again?
Yes.
Alright, cool. Roll to hit. Hopefully,
With advantage.
with advantage. Natural 20 again.
Yes. I did a natural 20 again.
What?
I rolled a 13 and a 20.
Oh my god, okay. Roll damage.
Okay,
My
2d8.
wingman skills are top notch.
Holy shoot. Okay, yep. I don't think
Okay,
it
that
even
was it.
matters.
I pissed at Bandit Leo, and it was a 3 and an 8, so 11 plus 5. 3
14,
plus.
14 doubled is 28. Mino,
Wait.
how do you kill Bandit Leo? Again.
Yes! Yes! You guys remember the mark Mino has on his hip with the bull skull and the sword coming down on the bull skull, impaling it?
This thing.
Yes, I do the reverse. I swing my sword up through his chin, through his skull, impaling him on my spiritual weapon, lifting him up for a moment and then dropping him.
He falls to the ground, landing backwards onto the bug that was on his head, and the bug splats. Orange goo just kind of litters the back of Bandit Leo's back as all of a sudden his eyes lose their orange glow, and he goes back to the lying corpse that he was before.
And I say, "You brought so much darkness. Let me bring you to it."
Upon you
And that's
killing
my
Bandit
turn.
Leo and probably the bug, the mother lets out a enormous screech, like a wraith being choked of breath, if wraiths could breathe. It's not happy.
Heal the baby. Sorry.
Except not sorry because it was Bandit Leo.
Yeah. Sorry, not sorry.
Alright. So, I was going to do an epic move with Bandit Leo, but it seems like he's dead. So, Fang Pru, it's your move again. As Fang Pru is making his move, because he needs to type, Leroy, you take your move, and whatever Fang Pru is doing, it happens before everything.
I try to resist the fear.
Okay, roll the wisdom save again. $19. Okay. You successfully break out of the fear, you shake it off, and now, for 24 hours, you are resistant to the dragon's frightful fear move thing.
Wait. Was that an action or a bonus action?
That was a bonus action. Fang Pru
Dang
use
it.
command on Mother. So if I look up what command the spell command is again, because I cannot remember what save it is.
I'm not sure if the creature has to understand.
D&D command, let's see. Chrome is being slow. You speak one word command to a creature you can see within range. The target must succeed a wisdom saving throw or follow the command on its next turn. The spell has no effect if the target is undead, if it doesn't understand your language, or if your command is directly harmful to it. So, basically, it doesn't work because the mother doesn't have it's a monster. It doesn't have a language. And also, I realized that I've been using the command word wrong because because every single time someone has said the word suicide or kill or anything like that, it should have not worked. Because it says it will not follow the command if it's directly harmful to it.
Senpoku district. I mean, there is a word to describe someone jumping out of a window that technically would work, since jumping out of a window isn't harmful, but falling 10 stories down is.
Yes, Fangpru, bugs do have a language. However, A, you do not know that language, and B, that language is not an actual language in D&D. So for the purposes of D&D, it doesn't work. I actually wonder, has anybody actually... I'm curious now.
Hmm?
I'm horrible at spelling.
You mean tongues? If someone has tongues, the spell, or which spell?
Wow, nobody has made a language for bugs in D&D. No one has homebrewed a language for bugs. I'm surprised.
I mean,
Wouldn't it be demonic or ancient since it's a very
No, these are all just bugs working together to create a being. It's like a working together for survival sort of thing. If one person strays from the pack, then chances are that person's gonna die. It's that sort of thing. These are just bugs, very sophisticated bugs. Uh, they only speak towards each other, and there's no language in D&D for bugs, so it's not gonna work. I'm sorry.
question. Because
Yes,
I love my because I love my very dear adoptive parents who taught me speech of beast and leaf, where I can communicate with plants and animals. I can't understand them, but they can understand me. Would that work?
Hmm. Uh. You see, now I need to think to myself, does bugs count as animals?
Bugs are animals.
Whatever. It's awesome, so I'll let it happen.
It's,
Um,
it's
and
okay.
Fangpru, Dominate Beast would work, yes. However, Mino, you can only use the thing you told me of on your turn.
Yeah, I actually planned something different. Don't worry about it. I won't.
You attempt to beguile a creature that you can see within range and must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be charmed by you for the duration. If you or creatures that are friendly to you are frightened, it has advantage on its saving throw. Okay. Then I use Dominate Beast. Okay. So just let me read. I need to get rid of Bandit Leo's thing now. Let me read the Hive's thing because I'm pretty sure it has a thing. Damn it, my stupid wording. I don't know exactly what I meant there. And I'm not going to change it to be in my favor. That's cheating. I'll say that this doesn't... I didn't specify, so it's not going to work in this case. I was just checking. Okay, wisdom saving throw. Got it. 22. For the creatures thing, I put its secret as long as the queen is alive, anytime an effect is applied to this creature that would stop his turn, give the following effect. And I didn't know if being charmed counts as having something that would stop his turn. I don't know. Succeed! Hooray! So if the creature succeeds...
wait, I forgot I gave him advantage.
The creature is making wisdom saving throw. If you give Fang Pro advantage, it means nothing. So Fang Pro, is that the end of your turn? Leroy, what else do you want to do for your turn?
Uh, and for enlargement.
Hide again. The I will end turn. Okay. Uh, what did you want to do, Leroy? You cut out a bit.
Enlarge the barrel.
Okay, you want to make the barrel bigger. Sure. The barrel just ends up just
Oh, that's
growing.
level 2 spell spot.
$32 for stealth. Yay!
I tell everybody, let's blow it the heck up. You might want to get behind while I kick the barrel forward.
So I'm now just gonna ask really quick, does explosions count as a fire damage thing? I'm pretty sure it does.
The center of it would,
Force.
and then it would turn into force damage.
Okay. So it depends on how
Fire
close
and
the
then
thing is.
force.
Cool. Isn't the floor lava? You are right now standing on a part of the floor that isn't lava. However, around the stepping stones that you are on, there is lava. So, Leroy, are you just gonna roll the barrel towards it?
Yep.
Just kick the barrel and it starts rolling?
Yep.
Great. So here's the thing about that. It technically counts as its own person, so how strongly you kick the barrel says how much feet it moves until it gets to where it needs to go. So roll a strength check to kick the barrel.
Mm. 19.
19. Okay, 19 falls under. Alright, cool. So the barrel will move 15 feet every single time it's its turn. So the barrel is now really flipping close to the hive as you just kick it and it just starts speed rolling towards the hive, uh, rolling at the flippin' speed of sound. Um, it's not directly underneath the hive, but it is close to the hive.
Mino.
Is that the end
Want
of your
me to
turn,
light
Leroy?
it up?
Yep, I use my action and my bonus action.
Alright, cool. Now it's the hive's turn. So, just gonna la la la. La 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 Alright. So I just remembered the hive isn't one singular being anymore. It's two beings. So the barrel is still close to them both, but they're still two hives, and they're both gonna make their turn. They are both going to use. All right. So I need everyone to make a DC 17. No, not DC 17. That's the wrong flippin' thing. Dexterity saving throw. I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
16.
All right.
Not 20.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. Wow. God, the tables have turned now. Usually it's me getting all the natural 20s, but now it is you.
Look how the
29.
turntables.
Okay, the only person who failed is Mino. So
Oh yeah, Flash
Bring
of
it
Genius.
on.
now I'm going to roll damage. So give me a moment.
Yeah, I forgot to
what-
say Flash of Genius to Mino.
Oh yeah, Mino, you can re-roll if you want.
Oh no, Flash of Genius gives Mino a +5 to a save or +5.
Oh, okay.
So
Well
it's
then, yeah,
+21.
Mino succeeded, but I still need to roll damage.
Woo.
Just give me a moment. I need to get all my die. I need to get all my d6s out.
Scared.
Let's see. Nope, wrong thing. How could I be so unprepared? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Wait, what?
10, 11, 12.
Wait, what? I hear him counting.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51 plus 30. 81 damage divided by 2. God damn it, I
40.
hate math.
40.
Yeah, let's just go with 40. Everyone takes 40 damage.
Wait, 82 divided by 2 is 42.
It was
And then
81.
by that by 2 is 21.
It was 81 damage.
Oh.
As he just unleashes a fire effect, you guys dodging it by the skin of your teeth, but still managing to feel the heat from the radiated blast. There we go. And now everything's good, everything's great, awesome. He is now going to use... They are now both going to use their bonus action, and they're going to move towards... they're going to move towards Leroy. Can you please make me 2 Constitution saving throws?
What?
$15.
Nat 20!
Nat 20.
Nice.
Okay, so you failed one and succeeded the other. So one of the bugs you're able to dodge as they come lunging towards you, but then you get encapsulated by the other one. The bugs end up spinning and swarming around you. Let's see. What does it say here? Full damage would be poisoned. If succeeded, you take half damage. Okay, cool. So for the first one, you will take a little bit of damage, but not too much. So I'm just going to quickly do that. Damn it, I have to roll. I don't have umpteen bajillion d8s.
The what?
Give me a
Wait,
moment.
pardon?
This is going to take a while.
Pardon?
Actually, wait. There's probably an easier way to do this. Leroy, can you please roll me 13 d8s?
Nani? What?
67 plus 10, 77 divided by 2. God damn it. I should just have a calculator out 24/7. A lot of sevens. 77 divided by 2. You take 38 damage. And then, can you roll me 13 d8s again? Because this is the one that you're going to take the full damage of.
Let's just say I'm down.
I mean, sure, yeah, you could do that. Also, you're poisoned.
Aww.
Yep, you're down. So as these bugs just swarm around you, you can feel tiny little needles sticking into your person, which wouldn't hurt by themselves, but you can feel poison being injected into your body as your body begins to become a pale sort of color. The poison kind of feels like it's burning your insides, and you reach the point where you cannot take it, and you fall on the ground, unmoving. And with that, that's the end of the Hive's turn. Mino, mind having your turn?
This is not the time to lay down, and I'll cast Heal on Leroy. You gain 7d hit points.
17
70?
hit.
70.
Aww.
Wait, 70 or 17?
Yes.
What? What? What?
It's one of my big spells.
Holy shit, that's so much health!
Yeah, but can't use it that often.
Screw Leroy, I should have hit you with the bugs.
Oh, but I will hit the bugs with my spiritual weapon.
Alright. Roll to hit one of the hive.
18 plus 10, 28.
28. That is a hit.
Wait, wouldn't it trigger the explosion?
No, because you're not. Because first of all, it's a sword, and second of all, it's not attacking the barrel. It's attacking the hive.
Plus 5.
You would need to literally get a gun and shoot the barrel in order for it to explode. It's literally a red barrel right now.
Did you say shoot?
Yes. 12 damage. Okay.
Yeah. But that was my action, my bonus action, my turn.
There you go. Alright. So, are you done, Mino?
Told you, I keep you safe.
Alright, so now, Fangpru, it's your turn. Leroy, you can take your move while Fangpru's doing his turn. While reminded that everything the Fangpru does happens before.
I yell at everybody to get out.
Okay?
That's an action or bonus?
You're speaking, so it doesn't take any action.
Okay, and then I use my my bonus action to disengage and meet at the door.
Alright, so you're going to disengage and you're going to run to the door.
Yeah.
What's your movement speed?
30. But before I oh shoot.
You are 15 feet. You are
I
now.
was gonna shoot the barrel.
You are now 15 feet away from the door.
I was about to say I was gonna shoot the barrel, but that
You
doesn't
sneak.
sound like
Okay.
a good idea.
Fangpru, you sneak up to the mother and attack her. Roll to hit.
You could hold an action, Leroy.
22.
Ooh, then I hold my
You
hold
do.
my action.
Alright, cool. Fangpru, you do hit. Roll damage. If everybody wants to know where they are, Fangpru, you're right next to the mother, which is like 80 feet away from Mino. Mino, Leroy is about 30 feet away from you at the door.
I would have probably stayed near the entrance.
No, but you moved up to. You would have had to move up to Leroy in order to heal him. Or you would have needed to move closer in order to heal him because he ran off.
Wait, give me a second, I
I
check.
ran off.
Uh, uh,
I just stayed out with Mino and Golden Barrel.
28 damage, okay. Alright. Fangpru, what weapon did you use? I need to know what weapon you used. The Herbert. Okay. Give me a second.
just so you know, heal has a range of 60 feet.
Alright, cool. Upon dealing damage to this creature, the mother just screams out, absolutely in pain. And upon the screech of pain, the the hive immediately listens, hears the call, and begins moving towards the mother. Fangpru, you can use your action surge now. 27 to hit. You definitely hit. Roll damage.
She's thinking.
20 damage. Okay. Just let me. Alright. Upon dealing damage to the mother this time, the mother screeches out in pain once again, but this one is a lower tone. The mother moves around violently, and then after a while begins to grow still. Then the mother begins to shrink, its pulsating body just shriveling away. And after some time, it stops pulsating, and it lies there dead. You just killed it. Upon you killing the mother, the hive begins to separate. And then
Again?
after a while, the hive lets out a ginormous scream, 10 times louder than the mother's. You need to cover your ears, otherwise your ears would bleed from the sheer tenseness of the volume of this creature. The eyes begin to turn from an orange to a violent red, and you can immediately see that whatever damage you did to it before, it was as if childs were just throwing rocks at a brick wall, as it now looks 10 times stronger than before.
Fuck this shit, we are out.
So, yep, just give me a second. I need to add some stuff.
Oh yeah, since I holded my action and Fang is already leaving, I zip at her.
Cool, there we go. Um, Did I just kill it? No, boom. Fang it out. I do so fast. When I hear the scream, I go to Leroy Mino. Okay, what's your movement speed? Fang Brew? 45. Okay. So 45, if you move 45 feet, you were 60 feet away from Mino, so you are now about you're 15 feet away from Mino, and Mino is 30 feet away from Fangpru. Leroy, you've already wait. Has Leroy already taken? Yeah, he already took his turn. He's holding his action. This way. Okay, so now it's the Hive's turn. And now that the mother is dead, I get to have some fun. So,
Okay.
so the two hives are now going to fuse back into the massive dragon as before, and it is now going to use the spell Raise Hell. Can everyone please make me a dexterity saving throw?
4.
4, you fail.
Mm-hmm.
What type of save? Constitution?
It's a dexterity saving throw. I'm gonna have so much fun.
It's gonna kill us.
To be fair, you guys would have been way more screwed if you killed the hive and then the mother. You would have been so much more screwed, so thank God that you did this. Dexterity 16. Leroy fails. Come on, Fang Pru, get a natural 1. Do me proud. 24, and can I help Mino? Sure. Yeah, you can. How would this work? Are you trying to help Mino as in try and jump towards Mino and move Mino out the way before what's about to happen? Is that what you're trying to do? Because then I would say that Mino would have advantage when trying to avoid this. Okay, I need you to... You don't remember what happened last time I used the move Raise Hell, don't you?
I'm thinking pinning us down is the wrong kind of dodge.
I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a hint. Last time I used Raise Hell, Limpton T asked me if he could walk on lava.
No.
If you're going to try and help Mino to succeed the save, then Mino gets advantage, and yeah, that's basically it. Mino, you would get to roll to try and avoid it again. So Mino, yeah, you get to re-roll the deck save.
15.
15.
Yeah, 13 plus 2.
You fail. So you still get hit.
Classic
Fang
genius.
Pru, you are the only one who succeeded. Now, if you will give me 5 hours, I need to roll some dice.
Leroy gave me Flash of Genius.
Alright, so Flash of Genius
Set.
gives +5, correct?
+4. It's my intelligence modifier, and since that was my last one, I can't use it on myself.
Alright, so that is 15 plus 4, 19. Mino, you just succeed the saving throw.
Ooh.
By the scrape
Thank
of
you.
your teeth. But still, I need to roll some dice. Give me a moment. So, actually, Uh, Leroy, can you please roll me 20d8? Because I don't have 20d8. So it's 20. Oh, there we go. That's fixed. 97. Okay, so Leroy, you failed. You take 118 damage.
The fuck.
Well, you just killed me. That's double my health. You literally just killed me.
And I already revived you, no. I feel bad now. No, okay. I can probably come up with some BS way why Leroy is still alive.
As my final dying breath.
Actually, wait, yeah, I can come up with a... Okay, Leroy, you can have your moment. Just give me a sec. I came up with the perfect way to save Leroy once again. Because I don't want to create a whole entire new character. I still have all of his backstory that I still need to get done. It'd be such a waste. Leroy, have your dying moment. Actually, before Leroy has his dying moment, I may as well give everybody else their damage. So, one, divided by 2. Everyone else, which is Mino and Fang Pru, you take 58 damage.
Fif 58. Oh.
Maybe I should go and rework some of my bosses.
Yeah, this one is slightly overpowered.
Hmm.
Pretty hurt.
The first part of this game's flipping easy mode. Okay. So, everyone, you guys watch as basically Fang Pru, Mino, you jump immediately as you see the lava begin to rise. Leroy jumps as well, but what he didn't account for was that it wasn't just the lava that was rising. Splooshes of lava were coming out of the ground, raising like pillars of lava were just reaching towards the top of the mountain. The mountain begins to erupt, and as you guys look at Leroy, he is then engulfed in complete lava domination. Leroy, what happens as you're engulfed by the lava?
I shoot the barrel as my final dying breath.
Upon shooting the barrel, the whole entire cavern is just enveloped in a massive explosion. Leroy, Mino, even though you managed to, you did manage to get as far away as you could from the explosion, you still got trapped by the explosion. The whole entire cavern is then enveloped in a white light. You guys don't feel your bodies. All you see is the explosion happening around you guys. And then
Sweet release of death.
And then a voice cries. And then in the whiteness, you guys hear a voice. I'm sorry to take you adventurers away from your quest, but I'm afraid I have something to show you.
What contractors I
You guys,
That's be lovely.
everything then goes black. After a while, you guys open your eyes, and you are in a grassy field. You wake up and look around, and you are all there. No one is not accounted for. Um,
The thunder?
it's a perfect day. No clouds in the sky, bright sun. There are a few trees around, but not many. There are a couple of flowers everywhere, but you are now in a grassy field.
yeah.
Leroy,
I don't.
Leroy,
Yes.
are you okay?
I hope. I don't look hurt. Do I?
I check his body.
You check Leroy's body, and it's as if the fight with the hive never happened. He's not pale anymore. All of the bite marks on him have now disappeared, and better yet, there's not a single burnt mark or any sort of lava stain on him anywhere. And you look at yourselves and you realize all of you don't look like how you were during the fight. It's as if you guys were fully healed and had all your spell slots restored.
Thank the gods.
You guys are fully healed and you all have your spell slots restored.
Yay, long rest.
It's not a long rest, this is just a straight up reset. Your bodies were just there, energy.
What happened?
Upon Mino saying that, in front of you, you can see the distance. But all of a sudden, the distance that you're looking at begins to wibble and wobble, as if you are looking at a place where heat is being stored. You know the wibbly wobbly effect when heat is being applied to a certain area? Like you're looking, it's like a mirage sort of thing. An oasis. Where it all looks wibbly wobbly. And all of a sudden, a black figure, who when you look at him, his whole entire body, you can see bits of stars. Purple eyes. And Leroy, you recognize this creature. It's David. In his Patreon form.
I do the most hardest face palm I've ever done.
David, you're the master of timing. Oh, that was close.
Well, I was about to say I apologize for taking you away from your quest in order to do this, but it was kind of important. But if it was good timing, then I'm happy that I could have helped. Okay, what or who made this? Yeah, I'm not ignoring you, Fang Pru. I was just doing a thing.
What? Where are we? Do I know where we are?
Give me a moment. He looks at his arm as if he's wearing a watch. If you would look to your left.
Everyone looks to the left.
If everybody looks to the left, they will see a massive kingdom that has been completely demolished. Absolutely everything is destroyed about it. But there's two people in this party who recognize this kingdom. Mino, Leroy. This is the kingdom of Arius, your home.
No, 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 no.
Hold your own nose,
What?
because the worst will come in 5, 4, 3, 2. And as he says 2, the lovely sky that you just saw all of a sudden gets covered in black clouds that seem to be getting closer. No, parts of the sky have turned into tornadoes that are getting unleashed onto the ground. Trees are getting ripped from their roots. And for a moment, it looks like the sky has eyes. Red, beady eyes that seem to look at the whole entire land. And as you look at the kingdom of Arius, it seems to be sort of getting devoured by a sort of black liquid.
Looks like what we feared is what happened.
Is this happening right now? Is this a vision? Is this
Well, it takes a lot of energy, but essentially what I did was I gave you guys a look at the future.
God, I have to tell
This,
my parents. I
well, actually, this is technically a possible future. This isn't necessarily the actual future that's going to happen. That is up for you guys to decide. This is the future of what happens if you fail. If you were to let Telif and the underworld gain control of Algerath.
Emperor asks how far in the future.
Not far. Roughly about... wait, what day is it? He looks back at his watch that he's clearly not wearing.
I tell them the day. Since,
20,
reminded-
50 days. So you have some time.
58 days to the possible future of death.
However, this isn't necessarily the day after Telif and Ferlin take over Algerath. That's been a couple of weeks ago. There's still a few more things that I need to show you. He begins moving. He begins walking towards Arius. Then he looks back, gestures his finger, gesturing you guys to follow him.
We follow.
Okay. Following David, you guys begin walking for like a minute or so. Then the world around you begins to shake. And immediately, as if you were literally moving at the speed of light and someone just pulled where you wanted to be towards you, all of a sudden, you end up in Arius, the kingdom's center. You look around you, and the whole entire kingdom is completely destroyed. Not like before when Ferlin attacked with a zombie, army. This time, there's no people. The buildings are destroyed beyond repair. Nothing is salvageable. Everything is just destroyed beyond repair. The statue of the first king, of the person who found Arius, is completely destroyed. The castle where you guys found the artifact, in ruins. And when you look to your left, you see David standing in front of a graveyard.
Why would someone do something like that?
Yeah, at least I died doing what I do best.
Mino, this one's for you. He points at 2 graves.
I just turn away. I don't want to see that.
Fair enough. Leroy, this one's for you. He
Ooh,
points
I
to a
wanna
single
see-
grave.
I want to see the description of it. My cause of death.
The description of it is was given a gift before she died, a home and a place where she was loved. Do you want to read the name?
Yes.
It's the maid that you gave your house to. And David then moves to the side and says, "And this one is for your party." He points to uh, he points to 6 graves.
Was.
As you look upon the graves, you are shocked in horror, as they don't have any words on them, they just have names and faces. You are shocked in horror as you look at these graves and you see yourselves planted on each of the graves.
Oh man, he didn't even get my good side.
Behind the stones of your graves, there is a single stone with text on it that says, "The great adventurers that tried their best and risked their lives for a world that was doomed to fail." Yes, Fangpru, you may ask a question.
Right. Just give me a minute. And I step away for 2 minutes. Both Mino and myself, because I need to use the bathroom.
Okay. Take David away for a bit. So you grab David and you move him away from the graves as Leroy and Mino are looking at the graves. What? And he says, "What is it?"
Game over.
Yeah, I'm just doing something.
Okay.
And there we go. Okay. And we're good. Alright, so as you guys look upon your graves, the ground begins to shake again. And upon the ground shaking, David checks his non-existent watch once again and says, "Ah, it's that time." And as the ground begins to shake, you guys hear noises. You hear gurgling. And from all of the houses, black goo begins to leak out of them. As you guys watch this black goo come out, David looks at Mino and says, "You might want to look away from what you're about to see."
All right.
And coming out of the black goo, Leroy, you notice this black goo as the same black goo that raised the shadow beings at the Kingdom of the Sky. Fangpru, I will tell you the thing that you found in a little bit. Coming out of the black goo rises shadow beings, but you recognize these shadow beings. These are the citizens of the Kingdom of Arius. One of them being the maid girl who you gave your house to, and two of them being Mino's adoptive parents. I'm going to now give Fang Pru what he inside for.
I took away and just hug Leroy. And thank you for Bruce nearby also. Okay.
All right. These shadow beings begin to make their way towards you. Upon after they get a bit towards you guys, if you guys ready yourselves for a fight. Do you guys do that?
I cast Channel Divinity, Radiance of Dawn, which dispels magical darkness and deals 2d10 plus 14 damage.
All right. Who are you casting it at?
It's a 30 feet radius, and I try to hit my parents and the maiden, because
Okay.
this
Roll to
is
hit.
worth. And it's a general divinity. It's not a spell attack.
Ah, okay, cool. Just let me. Da-da. Channel Divinity. Cleric class, preserve life. Starting at second level, you can use your Channel Divinity to heal a bad injured as an action. Okay, I'm gonna let you know that is not gonna work.
It still does damage.
It still does damage, yes. How much damage?
It's 2d10 plus my cleric.
Okay. Then calculate the damage, please.
Yes.
Is that maid there?
Yes, the maid is there.
I give her a bear hug.
16 damage to them all?
Yeah, I rolled 2 ones.
Oh, okay. So 16 damage. Okay. They all immediately shun backwards as they're just hit with this radiance of energy. And upon them shunning backwards, Leroy runs up to the maid, the shadow vision of the maid girl, and hugs her. Big old bear hug.
And then once I'm done hugging her, I pull out my pistol, pull up to her head, and shoot it.
All right. Roll with advantage. For all of you who are wondering why I'm allowing advantage when ranged weapons at too close of when you're too close at a target, if you use a ranged weapon, you get disadvantage. It's because it's a gun. If you point it to someone's head and you're literally 2 centimeters away from them, chances are you're not gonna miss. That's it. That's way different than a flippin' bow and arrow. To hit 22. That's a hit. Damage 10, 11. Okay, cool. Attack 2 is 13. That's a miss. All right, cool. So you do 11 damage to the maid girl. Upon shooting the maid girl in the head, her head immediately just disappears, but her body remains. Then, while you are still hugging her with one hand, she begins to melt through your hand. And Mino's parents and all of the other citizens in Arius, they melt back into the puddle of goo. The goo then moves towards the entrance of the town and then begins spinning. The goo begins to raise while still spinning, creating a tornado of this black substance. And then you guys hear laughter. Hundreds of voices all speaking at once. Echoing throughout the whole of the kingdom of Algerath. Able to be heard from basically everywhere. And he ends up saying, "So the adventurers are back from the grave. That I guess I get the pleasure of sending them there back myself. Instead of having my good-for-nothing lackey Tealif send them back." And as the goo tornado disappears, you then see this black figure, massive, 10 times bigger than the cursed ones that you saw before, spouting what seems to be dragon wings, red burning eyes that seem to burn into your soul. And it seems as though with about, I would say, 4 arms on him, he then looks at you guys. You guys are only able to see his shadow. Could I pass without a trace on Mino and Leroy? What?
Pass Without a Trace is a spell where you get, I think, a +10 to stealth.
I didn't pass without a trace. I've never read this spell before. Pass without a trace. A vial of shadows and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from detection for a duration. For duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including you, has a +10 bonus to dexterity stealth checks and can be tracked except by magic means. A creature that receives this bonus leaves behind no tracks and other traces of its passage. Alright. Before you do that, David ends up saying, that won't be necessary, Fangpru, because your time is almost up. With it in 5, 4, and he continues counting down. When he reaches 2, the massive shadow being goes to grab you guys, and then David says, 1. And all of a sudden, you guys are enveloped in complete black. You don't feel yourself in Algerath, or whatever time you were in before. You guys can tell that some time passes by, however, unable to be aware of how much time has passed. And you guys then open your eyes. You feel the cold embrace of snow befold your mortal bodies. And as you open your eyes, you're back in Molten. You can hear screaming of people. And as you guys open your eyes and look around, you see all the townspeople and all of the Minotaur resistance fighting together. And the Hive is still alive.
Yes. Ready for round 2. And I cast Death Ward on myself.
Can I use they are at the ship. No, the ship is behind you guys. Like, well away behind you guys. The Hive is near the kingdom. The actual castle. So now, this time, you guys get to fight the Hive with about 50 or so NPCs helping you.
Hey, and Mom.
Yes,
Who's a
and
legendary warrior.
Mom, except weirdly, Kraz the king is not here. Kreslun is not here. He's not in this battle.
Okay, I cast Death Ward on myself and on Leroy, which when the target drops to 0 hit points, it comes back with 1 hit point.
I should
So
warn you
then-
guys that even though you have a bunch of NPCs helping you, only 5 of them count as knights. The rest of them are commoners.
Yes, but I can't only cast it that often. I can cast it 100 times.
So, at the top of the initiative is Fang Pru once again. Fang Pru, you can make your turn. And Leroy, you are still not dead. I will say, as Fang Pru is making his turn, as you guys wake up, you hear a voice, which you know is David, and he says, "Now you have seen the foe you face, and you see the future that could be. Now I ask you, what are you going to do about it?" As you can feel, his voice becomes distant and disappears.
Just hope we're strong enough to fight him.
We'll try or go down.
I will prepare
That's not
Spare the Dying for the people who will go down. Is that going to be your turn? Just prepare Spare the Dying? Leroy, it is your turn after Fang Pru. So, while Fang Pru is...
I give Mino I give Mino Master of Tactics and shoot the hive with my pistol.
Okay, roll to hit. And shot with my crossbow. Roll to hit. Roll, hit, and damage if you hit the thing of things. Attacks with pistol, 21, doing 11 damage. Okay, I'll do that. Alright. As you shoot the creature, immediately the bullet just passing through, taking out a couple of the bugs. You can see, because you can see splats of bug juice as it just falls out of the creature. You guys need to buy ammo 24. Yeah, I'm guessing that you're almost out of ammo by now. 24 to hit. Yes, you do hit. I tried to shoot with Eye of the Swarm. Oh, you're trying to shoot the Eye of the Swarm. Okay, then yeah, you do hit. You do end up hitting the Eye of the Swarm. You still need to roll damage though. And as you roll damage, it is time for the Hive to make his move. The Hive, I'm gonna say that is 10 damage. Okay, cool. As you guys just keep on shooting, the Hive looks it's basically losing bugs by the second, and it's slowly growing smaller. It's now the Hive's turn, and it is going to... I'm going to say that it has been 3 turns while you guys have been out in the future. So now it is going to use the Fire Breath once again. Everybody please make a dexterity saving throw while I make a dexterity saving throw for the 50 people that are helping you.
Natural 20.
Of flipping course. Of flipping a course a natural 20.
Third time! I don't know. I love you guys. My baby. My pretty shiny baby. Plus 2, so 22.
Okay. 25 for Fang Pru. He succeeds. Mino, you succeed. Leroy.
Should I put them both in at the same time or no? No.
Say your mom hi.
Wait, 50d... No, it's not... This isn't the other one. This is 18d6. This is not 50d20. Have you guys heard of a paladin build called the Oath of the Nuclear Paladin?
Oh god, no.
Basically, at like level 10, if you multiclass in uh paladin, fighter, rogue, sorcerer, and I think that's it, you would have the possibility at level 10, if you used up all of your moves in one turn, you could do up to 250 damage.
So sneak
And that's
attack plus smite
in a
plus
single turn.
nice.
Um, Leroy, where'd you go? I think Leroy died for real.
No, I'm here.
All right, you need to do a dexterity saving throw. $25. Okay, you all succeed. However, 46 out of the 50 people failed their dexterity saving throw. And two of them, and weirdly enough, the only people who succeeded their dexterity saving throw were a couple of commoners. Mino's mom and dad did fail their dexterity saving throw. So now, can someone please roll me 18d6? Yeah, I know. The hive doesn't have much health left. Uh, roll 18d6. 65, 95. Okay, so 95 divided by 2. Alright, so Fang Pru, Leroy, Mino, you take 47 damage. Everyone else who, your mother and everybody who failed, the 46 people who failed, take 95 damage. And a lot of them are very much they're either on the brink of death or they are dying. Mino, your mom and dad are only just alive. They are hanging on by a thread.
I cast. Is my spiritual weapon still on?
Your spiritual
Or did
weapon is
it-
still on.
Spiritual
hasn't
weapon is
been-
still.
It hasn't been an hour.
Okay, and I got the advantage from Leroy. And you dare touch them, and I just got them back.
So you're going to slash with your amazing sword.
Yes.
Alright, cool. Roll to hit.
25.
25? Alright, cool. That's a hit. So roll damage.
Four is 12 plus 5 is 17 damage.
17 damage.
And then I use mass cure wounds, which is up to 6 people, I bet.
Alright, cool.
I come on, D&D Beyond, give me the spell. 3d8, each target regains. I will choose 6 creatures in a 30-foot radius sphere. So I'm concentrating on my parents and everyone who needs it the most around them.
Okay.
3d8. 6 plus 2 is 8. 16 plus 5 is 21 HP.
All right, cool. So your 2 parents and 6 other people get that much HP. All right, cool. I'm just changing some stuff.
Yes, that's my turn.
All right, cool. So now that it is the bottom of the initiative, now every other person who is not dead or on the verge of death gets to have a go. So let's begin with Mino's mother and father. Mino, your father is going to go into a rage. So you just hear him
Ooh.
scream out in pain as basically you can see all of his muscles, all of his like the pecs just end up bulking outwards as he just screams into the snow falling from the sky. Then he takes out his massive battle axe that he had on his back and jumps towards the creature, and he's going to. That's a hit. That's a miss. That's a hit. And that's a natural 20. He is
My
now
bad.
he is now going to just do a bunch of slashes, just spinning his axe and slashing through everything. He's going to do. I cannot wait to calculate his damage. 3, 4, 5, 2, 6, 3, 2, 4, 6, 7. All right. As he slashes through the hive, just bugs are just getting sliced into, slashed absolutely everywhere. You guys are basically just watching as for each second that goes by, the hive is just shrinking, making the dragon smaller and smaller as they have to make up for the amount of flies that they lost. Then Mino's mother is going to cast what's the name of it? What's the healing spell that paladins have that everybody says is bad? Lay on hands. There we go.
Hold hands.
Hold hands. They're going to they are going to she's going to cast lay on hands on any of the people who are still alive that require healing. So basically, your mother is just going around laying on hands everybody. I'm now going to roll for a bunch of commoners. So these 4 rolls are going to determine whether some of the commoners hit or not. 20. Okay. Only one group of the commoners miss. Does anyone go to use the cannon on the ship? No one? No. And sorry, I'm kind of doing a thing. Sorry that I didn't answer. So only one group of the commoners missed. One of them got a natural 20. I'm going to roll. Actually, can someone please roll me 20 d8s? Yeah, that's about as much damage as they would do. 20 d8s. Can someone please roll me that? 81. Okay. So 81. Upon everyone attacking this thing, after a while, everyone stands back. And you guys try your best to hold back your laughter as you look at these 4 puny flies trying their best to form a dragon.
Good. Fireball.
Quick shot.
This would be at the top of the initiative where Fang Pru gets a turn, but you guys can all choose what you want to do. If you want to let someone else kill the thing, or if you want to try and do something stupid with these guys.
Has someone a jam glass? Yes. Put them in a jar.
Put them in the
I
jar.
wanna tame 'em.
Okay. I would say whoever's doing it, can you roll me a sleight of hand?
Bang and guidance.
So Fangbrew is going to do it, and he has guidance. Luckily, Fang Pru's the one who did it, and not Leroy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I was gonna say I wanted to tame him, but okay. Put him in the jaw.
Put
Just
them in
don't
the
kill
kill him
jar.
later.
particularly.
29.
now it,
So
for
as
now,
as quick as you got, as fast as you guys see his arm move, he immediately moves his arm and captures all of the bugs in the jar, and then immediately puts the lid on, poking small enough holes for them to breathe, but not to escape. And you just see Fang Pru as he kind of shakes the jar as the bugs just kind of fly around in it. Everyone who is not on the verge of death and dying ends up shouting and flipping hip hip hurrahing as they all and you guys all defeated the hive for the last time because they don't have their queen mother person. Bandit Leo is now dead, definitely dead, and you know this now. And the hive, what's left of the hive, is now captured in a jar. You got the amount of hip hip hurrahing is just can be heard from all the way down at the bottom of the mountain, but it is stopped at the feeling of the mountain shaking once again. And then the mountain stops shaking, and you guys can hear the sound of what seems to be very slow liquid dropping out of somewhere. Then you guys hear a man yelling, "Hey, adventurer!" Pff, as he just smashes and creates a small crater into the ground. It is Krasthun, the king.
greetings, Your Highness. And
Greetings to you!
I just go, just ignore me. I'll just go around and tap everyone. Better dying, better dying, better dying, better dying, better dying, better dying.
Krasthun ends up going, "Greetings, adventurers! Guess what? I just created a hole in the mountain! The lava is pouring out into the ocean behind us! We are good!"
Did you just ruin a whole ecosystem around that ocean?
He pauses for a second, a blank stare, smile on his face, eyes just staring off into the distance, and goes, "Well, nothing can be done about it now."
At least you can now make obsidian knives. They're super sharp.
I mean, chances are when the lava actually does hit the water, it will create a bit of land behind us, but apart from that. God, that voice kills me when I don't have a drink. And you made the swarm go out. Wait, what?
Just don't mind the big explosion you heard.
Actually, I think it was because of that big... When you were digging, the swarm got agitated. What swarm?
The
That's-
insect, the dragon.
Are you telling me that you guys had a massive battle while I was stuck digging in the ground?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
He sighs, then turns around, walks a couple of feet away, then sits down and hugs his knees and goes, "I always miss out on the best battles."
At least you do something more.
He then bounces upwards and says, "But I did punch a massive hole in the mountain to get rid of some lava, so I did save the kingdom and I'm a great king! Woo!"
It was good. And I pat his back and go back in the cave where the swarm was.
Uh, you go back into the cave where the swarm was.
Yeah, I'm getting someone's head.
Okay. Um, Before we get to that, there you come most of those battles. Yeah, okay. Mino, when you get to the bottom of the cave, you look around. It's a lot less hot, and true to what the king said, there's not a single drop. There are a couple of drops of lava, but they're quickly evaporating. As you look to your left, and you see a massive hole in the wall.
Nope, never want to get punched by the king.
Bandit Leo is laying down on the ground in the exact same spot that you left him in.
I just grab him by the neck and walk upstairs and shout to every minotaur who doubted his demise here, and I hold up the dead Bandit Leo.
You watch as all the minotaurs gasp, and then you look at your mother and father. Your mother, who is absolutely bewildered and shocked, and your father, who is clapping for what you've done. And then the minotaurs all begin to join your father, along with your mother joining as well, all clapping.
And I just
I tried to do a
drop him.
360 no scope of the bandit.
Roll to hit with disadvantage. Okay, so it goes for 18. Yeah, I would say that that's a hit. Yeah. And just you jump, spin around, pull the trigger, and it immediately lodges in between Fang Pru's forehead. I will go to draw to
Bruce?
buy more ammo and see if he can upgrade my gun some more. Okay.
You just said Fang Pru's forehead.
Uh
Do you want to kill him that badly?
No, I wanted to do the bandit.
Yeah, he shot Bandit Leo. Um, upon all the minotaurs cheering and all that, the king then says, "Let's celebrate!" And everyone cheers along with him. A couple of hours go by and the party has already started. Again, massive amounts of drinks. You can tell that the Kingdom of Molten is just it shouldn't be known as the Kingdom of Fire, it should be known as the Kingdom of Partying, because it seems like they party after every single little event. However, they do know how to throw a party. Like, everyone's drinking ale, everyone's laughing, cheering, having a good time with each other. And with that, that's where I will end this session.
Wanted to party.
You guys will get to party next session. I just we had like 2 minutes left. Fang Pru, you will have the chance to get ammo just next session. Right now the party's happening, so no shops are open. Yada yada yada. I'm not gonna get into that. So now it's time for the lovely question of what did you guys think of this session? Did you enjoy it?
This swarm is overpowered.
I played the swarm wrong when we first did it. Like, I every single time I make a boss, I think of the strategies that I can do with that boss. The problem with when you guys the swarm the first time was that I didn't follow my strategies the first time and he died instantly. This time, you guys didn't kill him as quickly, but you did it in... First of all, you killed Bandit Leo. I'll read what it says for the Hive level 2. Basically, everything links back to the Queen. So, hit points, 250. When the Queen dies, plus 200 hit points. Um, Armor class 18. When the queen dies, make the armor class 19. Double all stats when the queen dies. Fire, resistances, fire, piercing, bludgeoning, slashing, prone. If the queen dies, then he also gains the resistances stunning, holy, electricity, thunder, necrotic. His weaknesses are cold. Secret is that as long as the queen is alive, any time an effect is applied to this creature that stops his turn, he gets an extra 20 hit points. He has legendary resistance, frightful presence, which the wisdom save goes from 19 to 22 if the queen dies. Fire breath, the DC goes from 17 to 22 if the queen dies. The buzz swarm, it goes from 14 to 16 if the queen dies. Split, nothing happens. Raise hell goes from 15 DC to 19 DC if the queen dies. Yes, you did kill the queen. That was the mother creature. So basically, everything links back to that mother creature that you killed at the beginning. But the thing was, there's two ways that this battle could have gone. Which, the first way is how it did go. You guys killed the mother creature first, and then because of that, the swarm got angry and started going absolute berserk. The second way this could have gone was that you kill the hive first, and then kill the queen. In which case, after you kill the queen, the hive will immediately gain 200 hit points and begin to go berserk again. So, at that point, the hive could have gone a sneak attack. So, I may have gone a little bit nuts with this creature.
You think?
Maybe. You guys can have a look if you want. This is literally like... This is basically Hive level 2.
And the bug on Bandit Leo was like
And then Bandit Leo.
lure?
I didn't put as much thought into undead Bandit Leo as I could have, but it was basically like there was a little thing there where it was like if you didn't kill Bandit Leo before you killed the queen, it was like HP 85. When queen dies, HP becomes 0. Resistances, fire, water, necrotic. So what I decided was that the first time you versed Bandit Leo, his resistances were fire, water, and holy damage. So I just, for his undead form, I just flipped it on its head and I went fire, water, and necrotic. And apart from that, nothing has changed. Absolutely nothing. You guys basically versed the exact same Bandit Leo from before. I feel
And
the
I
swarm is
smacked
balanced, to be fair. Yeah, it's basically like how the fight happens determines on whether you kill the queen first or last.
I think a problem also is a bit with you. Usually the team is a team of 6 people, but we are currently half
Yeah.
with yeah.
All right, Leo. All right, Leroy. If you got to go, then that's fine. Hope you enjoyed.
Bye.
Yeah, it's like you guys aren't as powerful without the rest of your team here, but for some weird reason, I can't get a hold of Limpton T anymore, and Nimble is having his break from this campaign, and Digger he sometimes joins and sometimes not, which is fine. I said that you can hop in and hop out of this campaign and it would be fine. But I do need to take into account that I might need to make some of the bosses weaker if it's going to be less party members.
And hopefully the school years are going to an end. So hopefully maybe Nimble can join in a few weeks.
Could I...
Digger had talked with him. He had family stuff going on.
Like, you guys... Basically, where the adventure ends is that you've now done the lost story of Molten. Then there is the cave, which supposedly has the artifact in it. Waterloo, the Kingdom of Technology, and then it's the end of the campaign. I mean, apart from Tealif's Mansion, then it's the end of the campaign. Where you have to confront Ferlin. So you still have Tealif's Mansion, Waterloo's second story, the Kingdom of Technology's second story, which I haven't even come up with yet. uh, and then the cave. We took the deck, uh, unless there is another artifact. No, it's like if you remember the map from the Kingdom of the Sky, it led to a location somewhere in Algerath that you can only assume has the artifact, unless the map
By
itself is
the
the artifact, which is not the case.
by the way, Kingdom of the Sky, looking amazing art again.
Amazing art. Wait, no, you didn't. Oh yes. Oh,
I
Mino, you
did
are an absolute legend.
I didn't feel like sitting on my PC today, so I doodled. And the doodle muted it. And the little dot,
that is essentially exactly what the Kingdom of the Sky looks like.
I
That
know
is
you can. It's not good on the photograph, but the little dot next to the tower is our ship.
I can see it. Oh, that is awesome. I love it. Mino, you are an absolute legend.
You flatterer.
I'm being 100% serious. You are awesome.
Frankfurt is asking if you could I go take the mother and put it and the rest of the swarm in my cabin before we party, please.
Gonna go to the mother and put in the rest of the swarm in my... Yeah, you can. I will allow that to happen before the campaign is over. Alright, so my second question is, what do you guys think I should have done better this campaign? Apart from the bosses, because I know that they are now, for some weird reason, too strong.
Uh, I mean, it, David was slightly convenient, but I understand you that you didn't want a TBK.
Yeah, because I realized I was like, ooh, yes, I get to have fun and make them all scared now. Hooray! Then I did my strongest move and accidentally one-shot killed a player. And I was like, great, I went too far. Uh,
Because
my
because
first...
the thing
Pun?
because the thing is with even though I saved my dexterity with the hell floor thing, uh, the fluffernutter, the bomb would have knocked me out. That was pretty low. So Fang Poo would probably so but with Mino and Leo it would have been a close call.
Mm-hmm. And also for Fang Pro, could we bring one person to the party to balance stuff? I would say yes. I mean, honestly, with the party being so short, and I don't know if Lipton T is gonna come back again or not, even though I worked on his backstory for so flippin' long. Yeah, I would say you're allowed to invite one more person into the campaign. I would need to just... I have two people on my mind. Yeah, sure. I also have somebody else who also wants to do a thing in Algerath, but I'm still talking to them about it because I don't know if it would work or not. Uh, but anyway, yeah. I'm completely fine with you bringing two people along. It'll be fine. I would just need to hear their characters before the actual session. So, who knows? Um,
I
so
think
the reason why the thing was that when I said that I had an idea of how to bring Leroy back again, I was like, okay, how do I make Leroy not dead? Wait, I got an idea. My original idea was that because he still has Mr. Cuddles, and my idea was that Mr. Cuddles gives his life to Leroy in order to, revive Leroy again. But then Leroy said that before he dies, he shoots the barrel, and I was like, the rest of the team gets enveloped in a massive blast. This would be a great way for me to bring another part of the story into this section because I was gonna bring you guys to the future later in the story, anyway. But with you all dying at once, I was like, this could be the perfect time. I could just use David to show them all what would happen in the future. So yes, it was convenient, but it needed to be done because everything lined it up so perfectly.
It's okay.
It might be convenient, but hey, this story... I'm just trying my best here.
Hey, it's fine. It's fine.
I want to make the best story in the world.
It. I could be honest. I kind of teared up at the future scene.
It's only a
It's
possible
just-
future. Like
yeah,
I
I
said,
know.
I'm not going to constantly keep on saving you guys from death.
Yeah.
I'm not going to make that a thing that I constantly keep on doing. Eventually, at some point, maybe next time that you guys die, if you guys die, that'll be it, and Algerath will be doomed. But still, who knows? The story continues. The plot
I will use that word
thickens.
more.
But
I will use
yeah, what was your guys' favorite part of the session?
killing Leo.
Finally ripping off Leo's head once and for all.
Yes, because when you have that thought in your head all the time and think, how would I kill this motherfucker? Excuse my language.
That's fine.
And it's been running in my head round and round and round, and I mean just the probability that I'm the one sending him off with not just a spell but with a spiritual weapon, and it lined up perfectly, and it just in 2 swings he was down, and like I said, I did the reverse skull impale thing with not a bull skull being impaled from up down, so from top to bottom, but the human
That was
skull
very
impaled.
clever. That was very clever. And Fang Pru's favorite part was David's part. You actually enjoyed me taking you guys to the future.
Yeah, that was cool.
I was planning on taking you guys to the future for the whole entire time because it was like another thing that I was planning for when you guys got to the future that I actually didn't do was that your ghosts were meant to raise from the graves and fight you guys. But I felt like if I did that, it would have gone a little bit too far. So I just skipped that part and just went on with everything else that was surrounding you guys.
Probably would have also taken too long since we just finished off with the swarm in time.
Yeah, and also it would take a very long time because you guys are flippin' strong. I mean, sure, if I just used Fang Pru's character to destroy Mino and Leroy, then it probably would have been fine. But then Fang Pru has to beat himself, and Mino, and Leroy. It would take so flippin' long. Anyway.
Scared fighting Fang.
Anyway, so now I can't do that. Anyway, so now I'm going to stop the recording. So, thank you all so much for watching this video. If you did like it, please hit that like button. And if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button to see more awesome and amazing videos that are just like this one right here. Our adventurers have just discovered a harsh reality of the possible future if they are to fail Algerath. And they also saved the kingdom of Molten from a old foe risen from the grave. Where will our adventurers go next? What sort of things will they do? And what secrets may lie around the corner? And will I make another overpowered boss? I mean, seriously, what has happened? At the beginning of this campaign, I was making bosses that were insanely weak, and now all of a sudden I make the flippin' Hive, which is overpowered as hell.
Half our team missing.
Anyway, thanks again for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the campaign. Let me know what you think of the campaign in the comments and who your favorite character is, if you so wish. And I shall see you in the next video. This game is over. Say bye-bye, lovely adventurers.
Bye, and next time party.
Goodbye. Oh, Frank Bruce says bye-bye.